If you find yourself in patterns of self-sabotaging, your system needs a safety upgrade. Your nervous system wants to keep you alive and protected. The thing is that it is determining what safety means based on how you've managed to survive in the past. So chances are your nervous system might still be using defensive coping mechanisms that helped you survive hard or traumatic times and circumstances, even though you're in a place where you're ready to break free and grow. Here are 3 ways to shift from self-sabotage to self-support so that you can finally fly free. Heavily prioritize deepening and expanding your relationship with your breath. I know you've heard it before. I usually share it at least once a day here. That's because it is central to healing and growth. The reason to prioritize your relationship with your breath in order to move out of self-sabotaging patterns is because you are able to keep your breath underneath you and distributed to all areas of your body, then you are able to make new choices from the present moment. If your breath is constricted, your nervous system will not feel safe enough to even consider making a new choice toward growth, and it will immediately default back to your old patterns. Not because you like them and want to continue living in them, but because they've kept you alive so far. Conscious breathing equals full self-support and flight out of self-sabotage and into intentional evolution. Begin touching and moving your body more. I'm talking about the kind of touch and movement that somehow feels like you're giving yourself a deep massage. So using your hands to apply supportive, loving pressure in moments of stress, gently but decidedly engaging in small or micro movements in moments where you feel frozen. When you reclaim access to and leadership over your relationship with how you touch and move your body, you open a secret passageway to authority over how you exist in the world. Remember, self-sabotage is an unconscious attempt at protection because the system doesn't feel safe enough to approach the new or the unknown and support itself through whatever shows up. The more comfortable and familiar you become with your own touch, and the more flexibility you create in your ability to shift your body in the present moment through movement, the more courage you pull up from the inner strength in your core to walk into the unknown, even if it's scary, and still trust yourself to take care of you no matter what. Use your amazing advanced mind tool to make a true rooted decision about who you choose to be and what life you choose to create for yourself. As always, I encourage you to write this out in your own private notebook or journal. Write in the present tense. I am, I choose, I create. Think about how things unfold in your life when you make a concrete decision. Even something small, like what to eat for dinner. You decide to eat vegetable soup for dinner. You see which ingredients you already have at home and you go to the supermarket to get the things you need. You think through your schedule for the day and choose the time you'll cook your soup. You cook your soup and voila, you eat it for dinner because you made a clear decision. Ambivalence is one of self-sabotage's secret enablers. Get clear on how you choose to move through your own life. Assess what you're already aligned with and ask what shifts you might need to make in order to move toward where you want to go. Take a really deep and loving breath and start walking your chosen path. The key to shifting self-sabotage is approaching yourself with compassion and forgiveness, and then really using your mind and heart to believe that you can be exactly who you choose to be. And in the moments where you fall back into the self-sabotage loop, breathe, give yourself a gentle hug, and